victory is for سيدنا الله ينصره ملكنا محمد السادس نصره الله وكاع المغاربة كاملين من طنجة للقويرة كنبغي يكون كاملين شكرا لكم هذا الحزام هذا لكم كامل.
Grit, desire, willingness to put yourself in fire to try to win like Honey is doing here.
Nice work from Asli, peppering with some light ground and pound.
Yes, beautiful. Tries to pass. He's still on.
مرحبا بكم متابعي صفحة بالعربي في مقطع جديد، والذي سنتابع من خلاله تتويج البطل المغربي أسامة عسلي بحزام الوالتر ويت لمنظمة كومبات كاراتيه ضد الأسترالي جيمس هاني. قبل مشاهدة المقطع قم بوضع لايك، هذا إن أردتم المزيد من مقاطع الفترة المقبلة وإن أردتم التعريف بهذا البطل ويستحق شباب شاركوا الفيديو مع أصدقائكم. فرجة ممتعة.
Will be occupied by one of these two fighters at the end of this affair. Asli, the youngster with blistering power and precision, and James Honey, the veteran who's seen it all.
Yeah, Honey touched him a couple of times in that exchange. Two long, lean racehorses out here fighting.
Nice spinning effort there from Asli.
The hook kick tried to train him, like we were talking about earlier, to expect it and then use the turning side kick to the body.
Asli has displayed such proficiency with differentiating his attacks and not telegraphing a single millimeter.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And he whips them, right? He whips the kicks.
Honey locks up guard, takes out the structure and position of Asli, resets to the center. Looks like James Honey already busted open. No Honey, but blood coming down from the dome, Robin.
I mean, his is probably sweet, right? Sweet as blood.
Spinning effort there from Asli gets through. It's a tornado of offense early from the youngster.
Smart, very smart. Asli now sort of takes away any, you're attacking on all these angles and then you come straight in and take him straight down.
And for some that see this style from Asli and question the cardiovascular system, he proved he can go the distance and keep this same pace. Last time out against Naimov for Davshin.
We were talking about tension earlier. He's not tense. His is more of a whip, right? An expression. He's not biting down and throwing like some fighters we've seen tonight. And there's value in that. There's lots of times that's a really important thing. But for this guy, he's going to do 5 rounds of expressing the punches, whipping the punches, gently launching them. He's relaxed. He goes from tension to relaxation to tension.
Nice effort there from Honey. But his offense so far through 2 minutes has been quite minimal.
Yeah, Asli is setting a lot of scenarios here for himself like that. The wide right hook.
And he's so adept at both stances, right? You don't really see too many practitioners that are equally as skilled in both frames. For Usama Asli at just 23 to have this ceiling, right? This potential is just deeply impressive for the Moroccan.
Well, sometimes the younger you are and the more you came up with traditionally in your martial arts training, the more natural it is. It's hard to teach a 35-year-old to be as good on one side. That right there passes the guard and then throws punches. But a young kid like this, he's been coming up doing it so natural. It's like, it's not one or two, he doesn't have 2 different stances. He's got either no stances or 1,000 stances, depending on how you want to look at it, right? Spinning back fist.
Great round kickboxing bouts officially attached to his name. And Robin, we saw this earlier tonight with Deborah Ivora, where that wiring is just difficult to unravel, right? This grappling equation that's introduced in the pit isn't something that James Honey has had to deal with in his 46 walks to competition.
It's true. And you can avoid it with your positioning, but there's a spinning back fist that rocked him.
Again, so lasered in and focused that
really is.
Nothing's penetrating the brain.
Yeah, he really is. There's a lot of times people will say, I don't care what my opponent does, I'm worried about what I'm going to do. And that's the scenario that Asli's in right now. If he's defensively sound, if he's positionally good, he's just concerned with himself here tonight.
1 minute 50 in round number 2 left. every entry from James Honey into the pocket, Osuma Asli is making him pay. What can the Aussie do to start increasing and balancing out his success?
Yeah, it's tough. First thing he's got to do is get through this round and kind of slow it down, start to see what's happening a little bit, and then enter in different ways. Double and triple entry, fake entries.
Nice jab there from Asli, doubles up on it.
The nose is bloody now. It's going to affect, you know, your ability to breathe. When you have fought a lot of striking battles of various... Oh, there's a right hand by Sweet.
And a left. Now the Moroccan trying to bite down on the mouthpiece. We'll see how recovered he is. James Honey does have 9 knockouts in his career.
If you're Asli's corner, you're like, let's not throw our hands up and say I'm not hurt. Let's be smart, and that's what he's doing right here.
Final minute of round 2 might be the hardest strike that Osuma Asli has absorbed in his karate combat career.
Honey has definitely had the experience of breathing through blood coming out of both nostrils before, but it doesn't make it any easier.
Do you see maybe a dimension that James Honey should be attacking? Should it be isolating some strikes downstairs? Should it be targeting the body?
I think it's as much like a philosophy as anything else. It's like we need to go slower. We don't need to knock him out with one punch. We need to slowly start making connections. Oh, there he lands 2 in each one. Start making some connections, being smart. We've got 3 more rounds. Don't try to punch your way through everything.
With the skull of Osuma, has to give the Australian some confidence as we head to the 3rd round of 5.
The other thing, oh, there he lands it again, the right hand. The other thing he can start to do is go third. Fake first, draw 2, and go 3, right? He's going either 1 or 2, and trying to go third here. Use a fake to draw something. Oh, there he went first and 8-2, right? And I don't mean 2 as in the number of the punch, but his turn went, and he ate on Asli's turn. Try to set up a scenario where you get the 3rd strike.
Asli whiffing on a few right hands through 40 seconds, connects on that opportunity.
Fighting is not inherently turn-based, right? Fighting is fluid, it's liquid, it's ever-changing in the moment. Once you start playing turn-based, you want to be able to control that. You manipulate him to take a turn. If you're just going and missing or being blocked and being countered, that's no good, right? You want to manipulate it. If it's it isn't turn-based by nature, but if you want to make it turn-based, you force the situation.
And some would argue that playing with that tempo is the best way to get an opponent like Osuma Asli out of position, right? Mess with his timing.
Yeah, make him do something that doesn't work for him. Frustrate him. But right now, Asli is just having a good time, right? Take away his good time. Make it a bad time. I know some of these things sound simple, but sometimes you want to make it simple, right?
Midway point here of this 3rd round. Asli finding comfort in the pace and position. James Honey seemingly not resorting to the same success, not increasing and deepening what he was working on in the 2nd frame.
There he did a fake to come in, and then he ate the response. You want to evade the response and then respond to the response. But I mean, to be honest, he's incredibly tough, it's incredibly gritty, very willing, still very much looking for the win. He's got 2 more rounds to do it. Like, you know, it's easy sometimes to fall towards what's somebody doing wrong or what somebody else doing right, but these 2 are gritting it out.
Honey slips up against the pit wall. Osuma Asli taking advantage. Here's a close look at all of the blood pouring out of the orifices of James Honey.
Orify?
I don't know what the plural is of orifice.
I think
orifices.
Orify. We're going to go with that.
20 seconds remain in this 3rd round. Asli again pings off the dome with the right.
Asli is having a great fight, but Honey, just by virtue of being here, he's getting the right hand through him. But it's tough to eat 6 and land 1 right hand. There he's evading.
It has been a perfect, competitive 2025 campaign for James Honey, ascending the pit to bring him back down. Round number 4, and Asli starts strong with another spinning offering. I feel like the range at which James Honey is contesting this title fight is not in his best skill suit.
What you are seeing now that's different is he's throwing a second and a third punch. So when the first one is evaded, the second and the third will take him to where he's trying to go. There's a kick. Watch to see if he throws 2 and 3 punches again. Instead of trying to land one, watch.
Nice low kick from Asli.
Because it's on the second and third and beyond where he's gonna get to Asli. There it is, right?
Right hand gets no response from Asli. Expression of determination on the 23-year-old. Brings us right over to the commentator booth. Osuma Asli has incorporated the grappling so effectively. Again, that's in this discipline, and the Moroccan is, I would say, a step ahead of James Honey in that category.
Yeah, and when you've hurt him a bit, and you've fatigued him a bit, and you've made him behave in ways he's unaccustomed to, you're just getting a lot of little wins here. Ooh.
Nice right from Asli. James Honey, like the Terminator, no expression change whatsoever, Robin.
Ooh, Asli is now really letting him go. There's a minute and a half in this round and one more round, so he just knows, well, he shook that off, but actually his body said he felt it.
Asli trying to return with some firepower. The Moroccan lacerated, bleeding down the left eyebrow.
I think Asli believes he could go hard for this minute and the whole next round.
Knees briefly buckled. James Honey connecting with a colossal right hand and a left.
And another. Honey's getting to him. He gets to him less frequently, but when he gets to him, he hurts him.
Nice grappling there from Osuma Asli. High IQ play when you're a bit damaged to try and slow the pace. Try and find a moment to breathe.
Yep. Get the gap back. Get a reset.
And reset, James Honey is hitting the resume button, Robin.
But Honey gets to him. He does get to him. If that is natural for Asli to play, and right after he does that little performative game, he strikes well and he lands, so good on him, right? When you go and make statements, non-fighting moments, and show off a little bit, whatever people want to describe it as, if it suits you, it works for you, right? If it's authentic.
Asli, final 10 seconds here of round number 4. Indicates that he connected on Honey there.
Asli's a dangerous dude tonight.
This pit up. 3 minutes potentially remain. In our co-main event, welterweight title hangs in the balance between Asli and Honey. Nice work from Honey there. Asli again negating space with the grappling.
Yeah, look at Honey now. Literally, the scenario is probably like the one we just played out, where his corner's like, we are not winning this fight, but we can win this fight. And Honey is fighting like he believes that to be certain with every fiber of his being as he eats a hard shot.
Nice stick there by Asli. Nice moves there by Asli. Always pointing and indicating when he connects on Honey. More gamesmanship than Steve Harvey on Family Feud, Robin.
Steve Harvey's your comparison? That's where you're going? I like it.
Again, Asli shakes it off, undeterred by any success from James Honey. That is something you simply cannot teach, Robin.
No, you're right. You can't teach what any of these guys are showing. You can teach a kick, yes. You can teach a punch, yes. But all of the attributes, the psychological and emotional attributes they're showing, those cannot be taught. They're earned. Toughness, grit, desire, willingness to put yourself in fire to try to win like Honey is doing here.
Nice work from Asli, peppering with some light ground and pound.
Yes, beautiful. Tries to pass. He's still on. This is a legal shot. This is, and now that ref knows, right? So he's probably, earlier we saw him standing up fights, maybe some of the other officials just updated him on some of these things, and now with the knee on the belly, it is legal, and there it is not. Great job by the ref.
Excellent refereeing,
yes.
And we resume the action. 1 minute 15 remain, and for James Honey, that sequence, though, gave up a lot to the judges. Osley
yes.
firmly in the driver's seat as we head to the final stretch.
If you told Honey, what in here fighting for the memory of his mother to finish out the year a champion, if you told him there would be a minute remaining in a fight and he has a chance to win it, he would welcome this minute every day of his life.
Uppercut from the Aussie. Thunder, down under, onto the chin. 45 remain. Osuma Osley gliding, surfing through the Gold Coast representative.
James Honey, whose face is not looking sweet as Honey right now. Gory and swollen, bruised and bloodied. He's going to fight these last 30 seconds with everything he has. Pushing forward, looking for it. Throws the hook.
But Honey walks right back into the fire. Fighting for so much more than himself. Final 15 seconds. No quit in the Australian, but smooth moves from Osuma Osley.
Spinning kick here. Could throw the spinning hook kick. Nope. That's the fight. No!
Oh, nice short left. Osley shakes his head, but it did connect. It did get through. However, Robert Black, when we think about the scoring complexion of this one,
Your winner by unanimous decision and new from the right corner,
Osuma Osley gets it done. 23 years young, the pride of
time of preparation and growth expressed here in a night of perfectly showing your skills, being up to every challenge, and then putting the whole thing together. It was a masterful fight. It really was. Let's hear from him.
Displayed every skill set possible, and now the new champion speaks with...
When you first see me, when we met each other, you said, I'm going to get the belt. You accomplished that. You did that. In a gruesome 5-round fight, you got it done. You have to feel on top of the world right now. Tell the people how you feeling, champ. Man, this victory is for سيدنا الله ينصره ملكنا محمد السادس. نصره الله وقع المغاربة كاملين من طنجة للقويرة. لكن بغيكم كاملين شكرا لكم. هذا الحزام هذا لكم كامل. Now, I'm just extremely happy. Anyone can want to come and take this bet. They have to bring a whole fucking army to take it out of me. Let's go, let's go. Well, listen, make some noise for your brand new champ.
متابعي صفحة بالعربي نشكركم على مشاهدة المقطع. لمتابعة المزيد فقط قم بالدخول للصفحة وهناك سوف تجد العديد من المقاطع التي نتمنى أن تنال إعجابك، ولا تتردد في مشاركة هذا المقطع للتعريف بالبطل. إلى اللقاء.